Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and today I'm sharing with you another cardstock mini album, but this time I'm using a paper pack, the Tractor paper pack from Creekbank Creations, and their tractor and stamp sets from Creekbank Creations. It is so cute. I'm going to just page through this really quick, so stick around. So I thought I would use this Tractor's paper pad. It is from Creekbank Creations, and this is what it looks like when you get it out of the package. It's a pretty nice thickness. You get two each of the double-sided paper, and I think I might have this turned the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, really nice. So cute. Lots of possibilities. I like that it's two-sided. And really good for all year round, you know. So this is what it, look at the patterns there. That's a nice little pattern. And then you've got a stripe on the other side. Okay, of those, is it the same color? Yeah, it is. So really nice. I'll be using the Tractor dies and stamp set that coordinate, and here's what they look like in the packaging. Okay, so you can get a good look, and I'll have links below where you can check these out. Now this paper pack and the stamp set and coordinating dies were so fun to use, and look what I ended up making. First of all, if you're interested, I will put the links below where you can pick these things up, and also a link to the, there's a blog post I have on sandpaperroad.com where you can check out the dimensions for my cardstock album. This just started with regular cardstock. Used gray as the background, just some sort of a neutral. And the patterns are a little bit loud, which is fitting because tractors, and we called them big diggers when my kids were little, because they're such loud, and pronounced vehicles. It makes sense that the papers are loud. But look, and I used some of that paper as the dirt, and it's a stamp and die set, and just inked the edges a little bit. And just tried to use a little bit of Distress inks, Oxide inks. And then this is the tab die from Creekbank Creations also, and one of their stamps from this set. And just tried to use a little bit of interest on the front and a ribbon closure on the spine. Now the ribbon goes all the way around the same piece. The adhesive that was used was the super tacky tape from Creekbank Creations. And here, let me show you, these are all little pockets. So let me get some, well here, I have, well no, let me get a little sample of something. So in these little pockets, you could fit pictures, from a little event. There was something back in, a long time ago, they used to do a thing called a Touch a Truck festival in the town where I lived at the time. And so they would have all these like tractors and dump trucks and things like that, and the kids could go play on them. And I thought how cute it would be to just make a little mini album, because I ended up doing that anyway at the time. But this is cute because you can tuck things in, big enough for on one side for a 4x6 picture, or you can crop it down a little bit. Maybe if you want to leave some of that border to be revealed through, or even crop it down a little bit further, and then you can see outside, as a border. It just depends. Or you could even use some creative dies. This was cut out with the Creekbank Creations die. You can cut your photos and do that, and you've got some of the paper exposed as well. So just a lot of neat little ideas. And the album continues through. Again, neat little pockets here on the side. And there's that paper. There's that brown checked paper that I used for the dirt on the front. Isn't that so cute? I love it. And another place for a photo. You could also hide like a bunch of things in there, or you could even put some journaling, like a little, just maybe a plain sheet if you wanted, just a plain white sheet, and tell the story of the day in there. Another pocket, and this is notched with the, you could use just a punch from your stash, or if you have the envelope punch board, or you could just leave it straight. But another little pocket for a photo or something. And then here's another place where you could put like a large photo. Here is a little acetate flap that I added. Is that not so awesome? So you could have technically like a picture here, or what you could do, well, let's just imagine there's a picture here. Then what I did was I left it I didn't quite adhere it down all the way right there. So you could stick a picture in right there, and that will hold. You could stick one in right there, and there's the measurements of that picture. Technically, then you could also stick one behind, and that would hold there if you wanted, you know, crop it down some. But that just being in against it holds it in place. And then you have this little acetate window, or you could just do that and turn it over, and you could attach another picture here if you wanted, or something else here. It's just up to you. There's a lot of possibilities. This is another little tab die from the tab die set, also from Creekbank Creations. Look at that. Now I did round the corners just because I chose to round the corners of the cardstock pages, and that makes it look a little bit more uniform that way. And here's another pocket right there, and another pocket right there. But you can really get creative. You know, you could put like a picture here, and then you could maybe put some journaling over top so that when you pull out the journaling, you know, you've got like a hidden photo behind it. There's all kinds of possibilities. You could even turn it this way and do a little bit of journaling here on the cardstock if you wanted. Here's another tab die. I did use the same stamp set. There's plenty more, as you saw earlier, on the stamp set of things you could use, but this is just the basic album, and I am totally in love with this cardstock mini album right now. I truly and honestly can't get enough of it, and I really want to give a shout out to the Lyric Lover 810 YouTube channel, and I will put a link below because that video tutorial was the one that inspired this little mini album, and she did a great job just demonstrating how to put the album together with just basic cardstock that you already have in your stash. So great job. I love when we can share just ideas among the crafters. That one's a little bit too big to fit in the pocket. Really nice. And this really showcases all the different papers that come in the set. Look at that. Look how the tires match the tires. And then you can stick your picture right there or journaling right there. Really nice. So thanks so much for looking. And again, you can head over to creekbankcreations.com where all of these items are available. I'll also put links below in the description box just so you can get to them a little bit more specifically. And thanks so much to Creekbank Creations for providing the products today. If you're interested, you can check them out on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest. And also don't forget to stop by sandpaperroad.com and check out Sandpaper Road on social media as well. And thanks so much for looking. Hope you were inspired today, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.